Welcome, hello, Impact Kids. It is so good to see you guys this morning. And you want to know what? I see all of the Redicops are here. I see, who else do I see? I see Maya and Ella are here. This is so great. Thanks for joining us. Right now, we're just in our submarine because we are going to go on a deep sea adventure. Well, are you excited, Miss Maddie?
I am. I hope you guys have your scuba gear on.
George?
I'm so excited.
Oh, thanks, Mr. George. Me too. Well, today we are actually going to be learning about an animal that makes its own toys. We're going to learn about the most venomous fish in the world. We're going to learn about mammals that have babies, and animals with a GPS, and an animal who has even eaten a license plate.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I know, so we're going to learn so much. We're going to have so much fun this morning. So glad you're hopping on. We'll just give you a minute to do that. It's going to be so good. Who else? Oh, good. We've got some people saying hi. Maya and Ella are saying hi. Hi. This is so great. Hey, boys and girls, I just wanted you to know that every single Sunday at what time?
2 o'clock.
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m., we put out the Impact Kids lesson for you. Mm-hmm. And we are right now doing Epic as our series. And I know that you're having fun with that because we're getting feedback that you're having fun with that. Mm-hmm. So good, eh?
Yep.
And every Thursday at what time?
2 o'clock.
At 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
2 p.m. We also have story time for you. So I hope you've been enjoying that because those have been some of my favorite stories that I've read to my daughter and some that I've even enjoyed as a child myself. So
who's doing story time this Thursday?
I think it's going to be Mr. Zach.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's going to be such a fun story. I know you're going to laugh a lot with that one. So, well,
should I before we go deep sea diving give them some sea jokes?
I definitely.
I got to do at least one.
What do you think, Mr. George?
I think you should do a joke.
Okay. We're ready, Miss Maddie.
All right. What did the fish get on his math test?
I don't know.
Don't know.
A C+.
Oh! That was a good one. Those fish need to study. Okay,
if you guys haven't, you should do it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
No?
Yeah.
Why are there fish at the bottom of the sea?
I don't know.
Because they dropped out of school. Which
boy.
school's almost out for the kids, I think, right?
Yeah, a couple more weeks. 2 more weeks. We are so proud of you, boys and girls. So keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I have for now.
That's all you have for now. Is there anything else that you want to say to the Impact Kids this morning, George?
No, I think we should go on that submarine.
Okay, well, we're in the submarine. Could you ask the captain to just take us along in the ocean, and we are going to see what we see through our little portal.
Is that what that headset's for?
Yeah, okay, ask the captain.
Okay, Captain, we're ready to go.
We're ready to travel the deep sea. Yes, we are. This is going to be so fun. This is my first time in a submarine.
Mine too, actually.
Yeah, George?
Yep.
If you guys are oh, here we go.
Okay, are we here?
Oh, wow. Let's look through the portal here and see. What do we see? Do we see anything down here? Do you guys see it?
Is that a whale?
It's a massive whale.
It is a beluga whale. This is amazing. Look how happy it looks. You know that the beluga whale is actually closely related to the narwhal that we saw in the Arctic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and here's something you might not have known. Okay, boys and girls, I'm gonna try this. The word beluga comes from the Russian word, which I think is bilo.
Very good, Kelly.
Something like that. Anyways, it means white because, as you'll notice, it is a white whale. This is actually the smallest of the whales, but it is still between 2,000 and 3,000 pounds.
Oh my
wow.
And it is between 13 to 20 feet long.
That's still big.
That is
That's
still
really
big. Oh, wow.
If you guys know how tall you are, I want you to type it in the comment section.
I know. How tall are you? Mr. George is very tall. Now, here's another fact about the beluga whales. I wonder if we look down here, do we see any other beluga whales? Let me look. I'm looking in my portal. What do we see?
A baby.
Look at that. They are actually born gray or brown, and it can take between 5 and 8 years before they turn white.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you see a white one, you
Wow.
know that it is probably 5 to 8 years old at least.
Okay.
Yeah, so guess what?
What, Miss Kelly?
When beluga whales are born, just like this one here, they are already 5 feet tall. So
Wow.
just a little, they're
I think we're about 5 feet.
hey, I'm a little taller. So they're just a little shorter than me. But guess what? They stay with mom for 2 years. They stay with mom for 2 years.
Just 2?
I know.
I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, wow. Now, I think maybe, is there any more swimming by? Let's look. Oh, wow. I got to tell you guys this. These beluga whales, they're known as the sea canaries. And that's because out of all the whales, the belugas are the most vocal of them all. They do clicks,
They like to
whistles, clangs.
You can whistle. You can whistle.
Yeah.
Not on command.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they also imitate other sounds that they hear. So I don't know to what degree they can do that. That
That's
would
really
be
cool.
really fun to find out. And they also travel in these groups. And the groups are called, do you guys want to know what they're called?
So I know group of fish is called school,
Uh-huh.
but whales have a name too.
Well, a group of belugas is called a pod.
Ooh.
And they will actually travel in groups up to 10,000 of them.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And you know what? I think that Tiago has joined us on our deep sea adventure.
Good morning.
Tiago. And I wonder if DeVay is here. I hope so, because I love having her with us on these adventures. But could you imagine seeing a pod of these beluga whales?
Wow. 10,000. I'm mind blown.
I know. Okay, now here's something interesting. Let's see if I can see one in the portal doing this. Let's look really closely. I'm gonna look real close. Do you guys see anything?
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? So, belugas, they are known to blow bubbles. But here's what they do. Okay. Sometimes they'll just blow these big bubbles and then they'll swim through them and make their own little toys.
That's really
That's
fun.
fun.
Isn't that cute? If they're startled, they'll blow a bubble. If they swim side by side and they're just kind of, swimming, playing, they will blow these bubbles. But here's the thing that's funny. If they're doing something serious, like if they're going for food or something, they will not blow the bubbles.
Wow.
Bubbles are for playtime
That's so fun.
only. Yeah, look at that. That is the neatest thing, eh? I know. I thought so too. Well, there's another fact about a beluga that I didn't know this until, we read the guide. But let's see if I can see this. So I'm going to look through this portal. Do you guys see this? I'm looking.
I think I'm seeing something.
Yeah. Look at this. This beluga, this is what they could do. They can actually change the shape of their head. Yeah,
Ooh.
they called him Madeline. right?
Wow.
And they blow air up into their sinuses and it changes
That's
the shape of their head.
nuts.
Isn't that funny? Oh, Laura Guido has her grandson here today.
Good
Hi, good morning. George, you are making a lot of people laugh this morning. That's what I'm hearing. But anyways, so they change the shape of their head. Could you imagine, what shape would you change your head if you could?
I think I like the shape of my head.
Maddie likes the shape of her head. She wanted to change it. Okay. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but belugas can actually swim backwards. That's neat, eh?
Yeah,
I need
it's
to
really
get,
cool.
boys and girls, give me a thumbs up if you know how to swim backwards.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, what else do I want to tell you about this? Oh, just that they can turn its head up, down, side to side, just because of the way that the vertebrae are in their neck. So it's really
That's so
interesting.
cool.
So this is just a playful, changing, fun little whale. When I say little,
You mean-
little compared to the rest of the whales.
Yes.
Well, I have just loved learning all about the belugas, but there's so much here in the deep sea. I think you should ask the captain to just take us along and see what else we see.
All right, Captain, let's go to the next adventure.
Next adventure, here we go.
Are we in our submarine
But you can't turn it because you have it locked. We're still on the sub. Okay, are we here?
yet? Are we here?
Oh my goodness, this is great. I want to look through the portal and see what we see here. Here I am, I'm looking. Oh, do you see that?
Oh, look at all those fishes.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, this is not just any fish. Boys and girls, Impact Kids, this is not just any fish. This is a stonefish.
A stonefish.
I know, and
Oh,
you think of
wow.
a stone, you might think a little boring,
Yeah.
right? But no. Not this one. This one, you see how it's a little difficult to see? It's because they have brown or gray skin.
Right,
They might
right,
have a little
right.
bit of red and yellow,
Right.
but it blends in so well with the surroundings. Look at that. And so they're so hard to notice that they're often mistaken for a
Rock, a stone. Rock,
stonefish.
stone.
Yeah,
He's got camouflage abilities.
that's right.
I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. Isn't that something? Wowzers. Now, oh, I thought you were going to add something about the stonefish.
No.
No. You're just so taken by its ability to camouflage.
I'm just taken by this rockfish.
I wonder if Maddie's a fan of the rock. Okay, boys and girls, let's learn a little bit more here. Okay, let me see. Is there any other stonefish around? Yeah, I think so. Okay, here is something that's so interesting. This stonefish, I couldn't believe it when I heard this. It can survive out of water for a full day.
What?
A full day.
A full 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
In fact, some people have even seen them on the beach, and again,
Wow.
mistaken them for a stone.
Wow.
And so you have to be careful if you're walking along the beach not to step on one of these stonefish.
That's incredible because usually fish need water.
That's right. See everything you're
Stating
learning,
the
boys
obvious.
and girls? Okay, that's so exciting. Anyways, let's see. Let's have a look. Let's keep looking through the portal.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Now look at that. I don't even know if you guys saw that. That moved so fast. But these fish are really fast predators. So they can just attack their prey super quick in like less than a second. In like 0.015 seconds.
Wow.
I know. They sink in the sand, right? And they wait for like shrimp or small fish to swim by, and then they swallow them up. But these stonefish, they're actually really slow swimmers.
Oh.
So yeah.
So they attack fast but swim slow.
That's right.
See,
Interesting, eh?
They have a lot of special Techniques.
So they do eat up their fish, but here's what everyone, we need to know this about them. And I think, is there another one there? There could be another one there. Oh yeah, through the portal, I see it. Yep. See those little sharp fin spines right along their backs? Be careful never to step on one, because this is actually one of the most venomous fish in the world.
Oh, wow.
And not just to marine animals, but to humans as well.
That's so funny, because I was going to ask that when they were on land. If we stepped on them, what would happen?
It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. But that's not how they attack their prey. Like I said, they just they attack their prey. They just scoop them right up. I know. But you know what?
Tell me.
I don't want to stay near this venomous fish any longer.
Are we going?
I think it's time to get out of here, right?
I think you're right, George. Tell the captain, take us away.
We are in the submarine.
We are in the submarine. Oh my goodness,
we're here.
Yeah, and I was told if we look out our portal, we're going to see something amazing.
What are we going to see, Miss Kelly?
I heard that there were some seahorses here.
Oh
my goodness, look it. Aren't they just majestic looking?
So majestic.
I love looking at them. Now, obviously, they are named Seahorse for the shape of their head. It's the shape of a
horse.
Yeah, as you can see. Now, what I didn't know is that there was 36 different types of seahorses.
Wow.
I know.
36.
They're found in warmer waters.
They're so cute.
They don't like it cold.
That makes sense. Like you two.
Yep. Prefer to be warm.
Meant to be a seahorse. So, but here's what's interesting between these 36 types of seahorses is that they can range from 1 inch, what's an inch? Like this? Something like that?
Close.
Like this, all the way to 1 foot.
Oh, wow.
I know. So it might be the size of our guidebook here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is really interesting. Look at this one though. This one's nice yellow. I wonder if there's any more seahorses if we keep looking.
Oh, I think there are.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh my goodness. And look, this one is a male seahorse. You want to know how?
How do you know?
Well, because the female, they lay the eggs. Do you want to know where they lay it? They lay it in the sac of the male's pouch. They have a little pouch, kind of like a kangaroo, little sack, and that's where they keep the eggs. And you want to know what? The male and female seahorses, they become a couple for life.
Once and for always.
Yeah, and here's something that I thought was absolutely adorable. When seahorses are born, they are born the size of an M&M.
Aww.
Or
that's so tiny.
Or Smartie.
That's so small.
Or Smartie. Are you an M&M or Smarties?
100% M&Ms.
I'm M&Ms.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Anyways, so there you go. This is one species where the males have the babies. So that's very interesting.
Very unique.
Yeah, well, let's see. I got to tell you guys something else about these babies. I'm going to see if we see any. Let's keep looking. Look in the portal and let me know, boys and girls, if you see this. But this is what the baby seahorses do. It's adorable. They hang out with the other babies and they float together in little groups by clinging their tails together.
How special.
I know, it's so sweet. And then they just kind of float around all stuck together. Oh my goodness, yes, I do see them here. I thought that was the most adorable thing. Could you imagine seeing a little group of floating baby seahorses?
It reminds me when kids go on field trips and they're all walking in a line together.
Aww, and holding a rope.
Yeah.
And now they all hold the tail. That is just adorable. Now, I think if we keep looking, let's keep looking. And tell me when you see this, Impact Kids. Here you go. This is so cool. They swim forward by using their back fin. Okay? But they move up and down by adjusting the air in this little pocket in their body. It's called a swim bladder. So they can add more air in, take more air out, and it helps them to go up and down.
That's
So
so
if you
neat.
see that fin on their back, that's how they go forward, and the air bladder or the swim bladder is how they go up and down.
That's
So that is how a seahorse swims. So interesting. But let's keep looking. But they actually swim really slow. Maybe because they're so little, right? I don't know. So they use their tail. Tell me when this comes. Tell me when we see this. Tell me when we see this. They use their tail and they connect to either coral or some seagrass, and they wait for their food to come along. And when it passes, they use their snout and they suck them up whole. And here's something. Seahorses don't ever have to go to the dentist because they don't have any teeth.
Ooh, what a dream come true. I don't like the dentist, boys and girls.
But we go, boys and girls.
Yes.
It's a good thing to do. So, oh yeah, see this one here is curled up. Is it curled up to the coral? That is so amazing.
So colorful.
I know. I just think they're beautiful. Well, I could look at the seahorses all day, Impact Kids. But what do you think, George?
Let's take a quick trip to the next spot.
Let's do
Captain?
it.
Captain, take us away.
Take us away. Oh, wow, here we are. We are at our next spot, and I think we should keep looking through this portal because I think we're going to see something amazing. You know what?
What are we gonna see?
I don't know, but my guidebook talks about sea turtles, so I really hope that we actually find one today. Let's look. Can we find it? Is it there? Keep looking. And I'm going to tell you guys that there are 7 different types of sea turtles, 7 of them. The smallest one.
I think I see him now.
Oh my
Might be a Finding Nemo.
Oh my goodness! Look at it! So adorable. The smallest one is called the Olive Ridley, and listen to this. This is the smallest one. When it's full grown, it can go up to 100 pounds. Okay, full grown.
Yep.
But other sea turtles can go all the way up to 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
I know, that would be more like the leatherback, okay? But here's something I didn't know. Unlike land turtles, these sea turtles, they cannot put their arms and their head inside of their shell. Did you know that?
Nope.
Yeah, that was new to me too. I have to tell you guys something. It is not in our guidebook that I have actually released an Olive Ridley turtle into the sea.
You've released a turtle into the sea?
Yeah.
Oh, where did
An
you
Olive
do that?
Ridley turtle.
Yeah, the smallest
Where?
one.
Where did you
I
do
did-
that?
I did that in Mexico, and I'll tell you a little
Wow.
bit more about it. But let's see, do we see any more turtles down here? I think we might. Okay, you keep looking for another sea turtle.
It's
Okay.
there.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. See, they have a built-in GPS. Could you imagine? You have a built-in GPS?
Wow.
Coordinations, please. They use the vibrations, so they know exactly where they're going. They have excellent eyesight and sense of smell as
That's
well.
incredible.
And so that really helps them. And they actually travel thousands of miles through the sea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thousands of miles.
Yeah, that's very, very far. So the females, they return to the beach where they were born. So they travel thousands of miles, but the females return to the beach that they were born, and they were where they were hatched, and they lay their own eggs there.
Wow.
So I was thinking about going back to that same beach to release, the
Once
turtles.
we can travel again.
Once we can travel safely again. That's
Safely
right.
again.
That's right. Well, I'm going to keep looking for more sea turtles because there's just so much more. So, like we said, the females lay their eggs on the land, and then you will not believe the amount of eggs they lay. They lay between
2. Boys and girls, any guesses? How many eggs do you think sea turtles lay?
How many? Do you have a guess, George?
100.
You're close. They lay between 1 and 200 eggs at a time.
That's a lot.
I
That's a
know.
lot. That's a
If the
lot.
Easter Bunny ever goes out of business, we could talk to these sea turtles. But once they hatch, they have to find their way to the ocean, but their flippers are really made for swimming, so they're a little clumsy. It's actually really adorable to see them try to find their way in. So, okay. Oh my goodness, I just see a little baby there, and it is adorable. Okay, I want to see what else we see. This is what they do. They're so adorable. They tuck themselves, this is in the ocean, under rocks to sleep, and then they come out, they eat lots of seagrass, they eat fish eggs, and one of their favorite foods is jellyfish.
Wow.
I know.
Those stink. Yep.
Yeah, jellyfish stink. So,
Yeah.
Eat them up at the beach there, sea turtles. Is there any more turtles? Oh boy. Is there any more turtles? Let's look in the portal.
Yes, there is.
Very exciting. Well, you know what? I have had so much fun reliving a memory of a sea turtle, but I would like to see something else before we go today. Do you guys want to try?
I think one more
Adventure?
adventure.
Okay. George?
Okay, Captain, take us to one more adventure.
I wonder what we're gonna see.
I think we're here.
Oh my goodness. Now let's look through the portal.
no.
I don't know what we're gonna find here.
Oh no.
Maddie, you're scaring me. No. We are not scared in our sea adventure. We're here in the safe submarine. Now, did you just see that swim by?
That was really quick. What was it?
George?
I think it's a shark.
Oh my goodness. I think you're right. You know what? And I actually think it's a tiger shark.
Oh.
You see, they're named for their dark kind of stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's something, is that it's usually the young ones who have the stripes, the tiger
Oh.
striping.
Not the
Yeah.
adults.
But as the sharks begin to mature, as they grow up, those actually almost disappear. Yeah. So, belugas, they became white when they got older.
Yeah.
And the tiger sharks
Loses their stripes.
as they get older. So it's all
So then what would they be called when they're older? Just a
And
shark.
They're still a tiger shark. But here's something really phenomenal. This might look small from their boys and girls, but here in the submarine, we could see how big it is. This weighs up to 1,300 pounds. They can get up to 15 feet long. This is the fourth largest shark. 15 feet.
Wow.
I know. You thinking, Maddie?
Thinking about pools, how usually the deep end is about 8 or 9 feet deep.
Yeah.
So that's a couple pools down.
That's a couple pools down. That's how big this tiger shark is. Well, let's see if we see any more swimming around. Okay. I gotta tell you guys,
Wow.
unlike myself, these tiger sharks are not picky eaters. They like crabs, they like shellfish, they like lobster, they like squid, they like bony fish, they like smaller sharks, they like rays, they like turtles, they will even eat marine birds.
Oh, wow.
But they've also been known to eat a lot of garbage. And in fact, they even known a tiger shark to eat a license plate before.
What?
It's true.
That's metal.
It's true. These sharks, they're very adaptable and they've been eating up some garbage. So,
They must have some really sharp teeth then.
see? Dentist. That's why the dentist is important. Now, these baby tiger sharks, do you guys want to make a guess as to what they're called?
Not a clue, Miss Gilly.
A cub.
You are so close, Mr. George. They are called pups.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, wait, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, the mommy sharks, they can have average about 30 sharks at a time.
30.
Yeah, but there's report of up to 80 ones. I know, that would be a lot of babies. So,
Less than the Seahorse, though.
I wonder if we see any babies going by. We'll look for it. They normally weigh between 16 and 13 pounds, so they're actually small when they're born.
And then they grow bigger.
Then they grow much bigger. So very interesting. And you can see, look at all of the pattern on them when they're just that little,
Wow.
eh? Isn't that something?
Definitely something.
I know, but it's so pretty. And then just imagine that they disappear as it goes, eh?
Crazy.
I know. Now this is what they do. We'll keep looking. So they use their prey by their eyesight. They also have a really good sense of smell.
Yeah.
Okay, but they say they have a sixth sense, right? And you know why? It's because they can sense the electric currents of not just the animals, but the earth too. So any sort of changes, they can sense it. Yes, yeah. So I thought that was really interesting how they can feel out their surroundings.
That's really neat.
Yeah. So I have just learned so much actually about this.
Boys and girls, if you have a favorite deep sea creature that you saw today, send us an emoji in the comments of which one was your favorite to learn about today.
I know.
Or if you didn't see your favorite deep sea creature, we also want to know.
Yeah. You know what? We have had such an adventure looking at all of these animals. Could you ask the captain to bring us back up?
Okay, Captain, let's bring us back up.
Wow, what a great day we've had.
I wonder where we're going to head to next.
I don't know. Maybe back home.
Okay, are we back? We're back.
We're back. Wow, Impact Kids, thank you so much for coming on the deep sea adventure with us. Let us know where you would like to go next time. And again, like Madeline said, tell us the favorite thing that you saw. Do you have any final messages for the boys and girls, George?
Join us on Thursday at 2 p.m. for our storybook time.
Maddie, anything you want to say to the Impact Kids?
I hope you guys have a wonderful week.
We miss you. Bye, Impact Kids.
Bye.